Basic mathematics. What is a city car plus a 4x4? What does that equal to? I don't hear the answers. What does that equal to? I know what that equals to. That equals to the Suzuki Jimny 5-door automatic. This is my favorite configuration when I need to be using the city roads pretty often, but at the same time, I get to go on adventures whenever I need. Now, it is true I just called this the Suzuki Jimny 5-door automatic, but it is the Suzuki Jimny 5-door GLX. The automatic transmission, we'll talk about it later in the video when I cover the engine and performance. Stay tuned till the end of this video because we are going to be covering the exterior, the interior, the engine and performance, and throughout the video we will be covering key features that helps this Suzuki Jimny 5-door stand out. Hello and welcome to Transautomobile, your specialist in exporting brand new vehicles to the continent of Africa and the rest of the world since 1973. We are at the port of Antwerp here in Belgium at Transautomobile. I would first like to start by talking about the front design of the Suzuki Jimny, how it has evolved. They've had the same design for the Jimny model for many decades. Onto the side you get your fog lights and the bumper is nicely designed, so this makes it very ideal for off-roading. If you look carefully, the rear axle is very close to the end of the Suzuki Jimny, and this improves the off-road capability thanks to less exposure of the bodywork over here. 5-spoke alloys. In fact, the design of this wheel strongly reminds me of ancestor Suzuki 4x4 models. And like a traditional 4x4, your spare tire is right onto the back door. Now it's time to check out the interior of the Suzuki Jimny. The fabric seats are very comfortable, they're durable. The interior screams functionality. The hard plastic is easy to wipe clean. The steering wheel is multifunctional, and then the detailed climate control over there. Now there's the automatic transmission, and here you have your off-road controls, but we will cover them in detail later in the video when I cover the engine and performance. You also get an infotainment system over here. That is awesome. Now this is where the magic lies for the Suzuki Jimny 5-door because the space of the rear seat. No compromise. You will be glad to know that you have enough leg room, enough knee room, enough headroom. So basically, when it comes to comfort, there's no compromise when compared to other 4x4s. Now we're going to look at the boot space of the Suzuki Jimny 5-door, but check this out. These are not electric doors. The hydraulic pushes the door open for me. You will all be glad to know that the boot space is spacious. I also like how the bumper exposure is less. So when you're putting luggages in and out, your luggages will make contact with this area. They will not make a lot of contact with the bumper. So in long terms, this is going to be advantageous for you. Under the bonnet is a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder petrol engine that produces 100 horsepower. Now that combined with the automatic transmission will result in a smooth acceleration, and at the same time there's no compromise on off-road capabilities because you do get a hill descent control, and at the same time you get to choose between 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive high range, or 4-wheel drive low range. So in any scenario you will be ready. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below sharing us your thoughts of this Suzuki Jimny 5-door GLX with the automatic transmission. And don't just watch, contact us for a personalized quote on any type of vehicle. Our sales team is dedicated every day to upholding our motto. Our mission, your satisfaction.